Hi everybody, this is my Fortnite Block Party submission, and I call this place Pop's Pyramid. So to start off, if you're going to be jumping out of the battle bus, the closest thing to you would be this giant X in the air. I know you don't get to pick your chest spawn locations for this, but I was just putting them anyway. Okay, so actually, let me show you something. If you were to land up here, you might think, oh man, it'll be pretty rough to get down if I don't get something in one of these chests that, oh, there's balloons in that one. But if you didn't get something good from a chest that would help you get down, then you'd think you'd be pretty screwed, except there's a bounce pad right there. And I got a bounce pad on every side except for this west side over here. There's actually 2 bounce pads on every side, but you probably couldn't reach that one. And if you jump from the right spot, you probably could. And then there's 2 there. And there's 1, 2 over here too. So 4 damage trap, or just trap in general, sides to this pyramid. One of them's just got the name of it written in these little bumper traps. These things are actually they could get pretty annoying if you jump into the wrong spot with it. If you bounce all over the place. So yeah, but really this side is not too bad at all. You could, oh look, no, this didn't even hurt. Yeah, so that's not that bad. But then you got, so I don't even consider that to have a difficulty. I call this the easy side because both bounce pads are pretty easy to get to. This one, oh, okay, bad example. Usually that works. There you go. You might have ice on your feet, but you can still get on that pretty easy, and that's a pretty easy one too. If you hit that, you should be able to just get right on there. So this is the hard side, and this is the medium difficulty. You know, if you were just to have like a respawn game or something, like Team Rumble or something, this is a pretty fun thing just to mess around with. But, so there's a couple different ways you can get caught in a loop on this one. Well, I didn't show it there, but there you go. Yeah. So there's a few different ways around it, but I set it up so that there's a few different ways to take you back into this one specific loop right here too. Boom, boom, boom. You get trapped. But I mean, if you just hold in a certain direction, you should be able to get out of there. This one, I call it the hard one because these are the only 2 bounce pads on the side, and they're both pretty difficult to get to. Because I have everything set up to where nothing actually takes you to them, so you would have to get there on your own by avoiding things that would take you away from it. And so if you were to just to go right from here, yeah, and then you got that going on. Now you might think maybe you could go down one of these sides or something. Reach them this way. Yeah, trust me, it's difficult. Then, so this is just the outside. Once you get inside, I kind of built it to where it resembles an indoor paintball arena. So you come inside. Sorry for the noise of these traps, but you come inside and there's lockers and a gate. When you play Respawn and paintball, they usually have gates that you're supposed to go back to be able to respawn. So you come back in here, you go in the gate, you come in here, and this whole floor is car themed. And usually when you're playing a Respawn game of paintball, they have the whole place is symmetrical. Well, I had 4 different entry points, so I figured instead of making it symmetrical, I made 4 identical quadrants. So I measured everything out, and every one of these quadrants is exactly the same as the other, except for this very middle thing here. This is DJ Yonder's DJ booth. You know, you do some little DJ stuff over here. This would be like his DJ office or something. Where he puts his equipment when he's not using it. So we got a staircase that goes up to. So this 4th floor, the first. Oh my goodness, first floor is 4 stories high, and it's 20 by 20. So 400 tiles. This next one is a 12 by 12, 144 tiles. And it's got 4 themes to it if you're not including the one in the middle. I've got a blue side, just in case you're doing 4 different teams. There's blue side, blue team. You've got, I don't really know what this is. I called it a dog. I was just messing around and I liked what it looked like, so I kept it. And so these ones that I put on the floor are also the same, but I kind of made them more 3D, I guess. And then this one, it's just a bunch of blocks that are stacked that are turned like that. But I got a big dragon up in here, so I call this one the dragon one. And then these are, kind of looks more like an alpaca, but I was trying to do llama. We got them all over here, the purple one. And then, I don't know, I kind of thought this was just 2 guys kind of upset, just looking down at each other, maybe bowing. Take it however you want. And no, I kind of just like that design too. But then, so you come up here, and this is the top floor. It's a 6x6, so 36 tiles. And I got all this glass light ceiling. And if you guys haven't noticed, I had that all the way around this floor and the one underneath too. And I also got this glass ceiling that goes inwards, and it's part of the floor above. And then, so if we go back out, you go to the top over here, you've got, if you can see inside, there's 4 launch pads in there. And I don't think there's any way that you can open this to where you could successfully, maybe if you had it like that, but I don't think so. Yeah. So you would have to break it if you actually want to use one of these. And there you go. That's Pop's Pyramid.